With the National Congress uppermost in many people's minds, it's really important to remember not just what they do, but how they do it. The National Congress of the Communist Party of China takes place every 5 years. This is where leadership, constitution, political guidance, and important emerging issues are discussed. For this National Congress, there are 2,296 delegates, and they've been elected from all walks of life to represent the 96 million party members. In the US, it's possible for a TV personality to become president. In the UK and Australia, the Prime Minister is elected by the party, which, in the case of the recent UK Prime Ministerial election, was by 154,500 people. In other words, 0.2% of the population elected a politician who just 1 month into the role has the worst popularity rating for any British Prime Minister in history. This is definitely not true of China, where in order to achieve promotions, officials need to be both selected by their peers and subordinates and elected by the people they represent, none of which would happen if they didn't have both the academic background and the experience necessary to do the job they're expected to do. As President Xi wrapped up his speech, where amongst other things he discussed corruption and self-governance, it's worth looking at what's been done under his name. Since the 18th National Congress, more than 4,390,000 cases of corruption were registered. 640,000 members have been punished. Just in the first quarter of this year, 112,000 people have been disciplined by the party. But according to the people who work within the structure, the number of cases has seen a downward trend, and investigations have become easier as people realize that there is no longer a protective umbrella. So much so that in 2021, more than 38,000 people voluntarily surrendered themselves to the authorities, and more than 104,000 voluntarily confessed their wrongdoings. Nowadays, ostentatious displays of power and wealth by government officials are gone. Considerable savings are passed on to the places where they're needed. The 1.3 billion people who are not members of the party have witnessed and continue to enjoy significant changes to governance, improving lifestyles and growing wealth, as well as improved infrastructure, health and education. What more does a population need, and what more can they ask from their leaders?